Hello, and welcome back to the Sugar Shack. I hope you're all doing okay. We're playing Tales of Vesperia, and we're just outside Ehmead Hill, and that Axbeak just noticed me, so we came on in. Sorry about that, guys.
So this is Ehmead Hill?
This is Ehmead Hill, and this is kind of like the connector over the hill, so we can get over to the coastal town next. Anyways, the start here is pretty heavy on cutscenes, so I'm actually going to just mute my mic because I've been coughing a lot today, and trying to hold it back in makes my voice sound kind of weird. So I guess you'll just have to enjoy all the commentary that comes without my witty remarks. Sit back and enjoy.
Yeah, but... That's weird. The barrier's gone.
You mean there was a barrier here?
There was when I came before.
Sort of a waste to have a barrier in a place with no people, if you ask me.
Are you sure you aren't mistaken? I'm pretty familiar with the barrier locations, but here...
You just haven't heard about this one. Nan told me it was only put here recently.
Who is Nan, Carol?
Huh? She's... you know, she's just a friend from my guild. I'm gonna go see if I can find anything out.
I think I'll have a look myself.
Alright, never mind us, guys. I'm not gonna go look for them if they get lost.
Shall we, Yuri?
Hey, no outsiders allowed!
Let me through! I'm Rita Mordio of the Imperial Blastia Research Laboratory.
Oh, you're a mage from Ospio. Excuse me. Oh, but you can't just do as you please. Let me go and ask the...
I could use some of her attitude.
I think you have plenty already.
Hey, listen to this! It was like bam! A spear went thunk, the Blastio went bang, and he flew off into the sky like whoosh!
Who did what? How? Huh?
Someone riding a flying dragon threw a giant spear at the Blastia, and then just flew off!
A human riding a dragon? No way.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
That's what I thought too, but a bunch of people here saw it happen. They say it was a dragon rider.
A dragon rider? Well, the world's just full of surprises.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? Let me go!
There she goes again.
Something is definitely strange with this Blastia formula.
There's nothing strange at all. Perhaps you are...
Just who do you think I am?
I'm well aware of who you are. The famed genius mage, correct? But surely there are some formulas that even you aren't familiar with.
You can't use a weird formula like this. Think of the poor Blastia.
Hey, stop gawking and help us catch her!
Fire! Hey! Fire!
What's with that kid? A fire? I don't hear anything or smell anything. Hey, you little liar!
Crap! They caught on that fast?
I finally stopped with the coughing long enough. I have. Just makes me think of The Simpsons. It's a phony! A big fat phony! Or is that Family Guy? I finally get my references
You were with that kid!
mixed up between the two of them a lot.
Wait a minute. There's a warrant for your...
It
It's
looked
now or
like the
never.
knight. It looked like the knight had the bunny ears for a bit.
Ugh, you little... Hey, wait!
Oh, Rapide.
I'm
Faithful
sorry.
dog. I feel like that would be me if I was on an adventure. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
stop goofing off and help catch that kid!
Huh?
Damn!
Okay, cool. So, first things first, we need to... Oh, we don't have Carol yet. We need to put a holy bottle on.
Whew, looks like we lost him.
Somehow. By just running into the clearing.
Rita, you should really think more before you act. That barrier blast here was just so strange. I couldn't help myself.
Strange? Something fishy about it?
I find it hard to believe you're out of breath, Yuri.
I have a feeling that may be an understatement.
Well, our hands are already full as it is. So could you please keep us out of it?
It doesn't concern you regardless.
Yuri Lowell! Where have you run off to now?
I love it. I love this so much. Like, they're literally
hey,
like
Mr.
5 feet
Famous.
away.
Sounds like you've got a fan out there.
Mm-hmm.
Again?
We
Well, that
stop
gives a new
licking your
meaning to the
feet.
word workaholic.
It sure does.
Lady Estelise? I
say,
say, do come out of hiding.
You guys have a lot of problems. Just who are you anyway?
We sure do.
Well, I'm...
Yuri! Come out! Come out, wherever you are!
You can talk about that later.
Wait, it's me!
Maybe it was just like the depth perception or what, but it really looked like they'd only run 5 feet. Why are they so out of breath?
Ah! Carol!
Carol, the
Don't
one who
frighten
ran
us
the
like
furthest, isn't out of breath at all.
Anyway, let's get our butts to Nor Harbor before things get any more complicated.
Which way were we supposed to go again?
West.
Let's see. As the crow flies.
Isn't this a beast trail? Can we really go through here?
Yes.
We'll go as far as we can at least. I don't want to get captured again.
We'll need to be on the lookout for monsters then.
Stop licking the... Weasley. Sorry, my dog keeps like licking his foot, which is on my leg, so he's like licking my leg. It's just driving me nuts.
Ordered 1 or 2 monsters to the brave Captain Carol.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm totally brave.
Though
yeah.
if the barrier were up, we wouldn't have to worry about monsters at all.
Oh, I can't stand it. Why does some
There you
idiot
go.
have to
Good
go around
boy.
breaking Blastia and making our lives difficult?
Just got a lick. Alright, Carol's back in the party. Perfect. So we've got Yuri out of it. There are 2 ways to go, right or left. I'm gonna go this way. I think either way you get a scene.
I didn't know flowers like this grew
here.
in the mountains. Rita, don't touch it. Inhaling Billy Bolly leaf
Shut.
pollen can lead to vertigo and strong feelings of exhaustion.
God, Rita. She's such a bitch.
Hey, what are you...
Whoops, sorry.
Hey, stop it.
Carol, are you okay?
You're interested in healing arts?
Nah.
Just Estelle's
It's no
art.
use. Healing arts don't work on this. We'll just have to wait until he recovers naturally.
How long will that take?
Carol, be strong.
Rita, you're terrible.
I said I was sorry.
If you're alright, then let's go.
Let's be careful to stay away from the Billy Bolly leaf from now on, okay?
This is also a big clue. I get a little trust here. It's a clue as to the next secret mission for the boss. Okay, that's the way we came. To get the secret mission on the next boss, you have to stun him and then hit him with a Billy Bolly leaf. It can be kind of hard to get, not like, it's definitely not the hardest one. But I will not be attempting it. I will just be powering through. And if it happens, it will be purely coincidental. So if you want, you can completely skip the left side. You'll still get the scene when you go through those Billy Bolly leaves. I can't remember if this is the right way to go. I think it might be. Yeah. Oh, shit! What horrible timing. Okay, so... defend... and run. Ooh, that was close. Carol got off explosion. Killed them all except for one. Okay, get the chest. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, this is totes the right way to go. So I will come back down here and go this way for another chest for you guys. Cool. Alright, now this boss is a pretty large step up in difficulty. Oh, it looked like the holy ball wore off again. Compared to, like, prior bosses. You're going to want to make sure you got lots of life bottles. Someone probably going to die. And definitely make sure you save beforehand. Not going to be a problem for us, I think, but he's definitely not going to get one-hit KO'd like the Goliath thing did.
What's that? That's one of the monsters that attacked Halur!
How did anyone survive that?
A survivor, huh?
So this guy has like poison claw.
Leave it here, it'll surely go back and try to attack Halur again. But Halur has the barrier protecting it now.
Even so, how are the people of Halur supposed to sleep at night when beasts like this crawling around just outside the barrier?
Right? Okay. Here comes this fun-filled fight. Okay. So
We won!
Now
I do-
Halur is safe as well. I hope so.
I do feel kind of silly saying like, whoa, the big step up in difficulty, and it still got KO'd by my fireballs, but it is definitely the first boss fight that's like hard.
What the heck? It hardly put up a fight!
Oh, Carol.
But there could be a dozen more just around the corner.
No worries! Seriously!
Well, let's just
think
hope there
Carol
aren't too
peed
many
his
more
pants a
where
bit.
it came from.
Okay, we've still got our holy wall on, and there's nothing in this area, so let's go up the tree. The trail. Same thing, both start with a T. Both are green.
It's beautiful.
I love this.
This is...
The first time all of them, except for Carol, have seen the ocean.
Look, Yuri. It's the ocean.
I can see that. The wind feels great.
I've seen pictures in books before, but I've never seen it up close like this.
Well,
It is
people don't usually
beautiful.
travel outside the barriers. If we keep going, we can see all sorts of things, like the jungle or the city of waterfalls.
There are so many more things we could learn, if only our journey would continue.
Oh, Estelle, we can make it continue as long as you want it to.
I guess it's true. I really was living in a small world.
That's a rare moment of sincerity coming from you.
It's your first time seeing it too, right?
Well, yes, but
This is one of the best lines Carol says.
Aw, you must have had such a lonely life, tied to your research like that.
having you pity me makes me want to jump off this cliff.
He finally got her.
This water has traversed the world's oceans and has seen all there is to see.
Well, I wouldn't say all, but...
The ocean binds the lands of our world together. Here she goes again. It's really just one big puddle, you know.
Whatever. You were pretty moved back there, too. Huh?
So this is the world as he sees it.
Yuri?
Flynn must have stood on this spot earlier and looked out at this same scene.
I like to think of it as the most confusing love triangle ever. Yuri's in love with both Flynn and Estelle. Estelle's in love with both Yuri and Flynn Flynn's in love with his work.
That's true. His duties do take him to many different places.
Always telling me to catch up with him. Easy for him to say.
I shouldn't say in love with his work, sorry. He's in love with duty. Duty and justice.
Nor Harbor is just around the corner from Ehmead Hill. We'll catch up to him in no time.
That's not what I was talking about.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, Carol.
All right, let's get moving before LeBlanc and friends show up again.
Just follow the ocean road to the west after leaving here to get to Nor Harbor. We can't miss it.
They're probably ahead of us since they did not have to take the
We'll have
beast
plenty
trail.
more chances to see the ocean. Your journey will continue for as long as you want. It's all up to you. You've made it this far, haven't you?
She has.
That's true.
Last one down's a rotten egg!
You're gonna fall if you don't watch out.
Oh!
Idiot.
Idiot.
See? Rita and I are just one-minded. Okay, cool. So there is treasure chest here and a little skit here. What's this supposed to be? Is it a grave, perhaps? A grave in a place like this? Actually, this is just the type of place I'd expect to see one. What do you mean? You know, like the grave of someone who plotted against the Empire and failed. If you want to bury somebody and keep it quiet, you'd want a place like this with no one around. Huh. Wonder if that's what I've got in store for me. Don't say such things. That isn't funny. I strongly disagree, Estelle. I think it's quite funny. And he wasn't even joking. It's just a fact of life that some folks from the lower quarter never get a funeral or a proper burial. What happens to them then? They get cremated and have their ashes scattered over a river or field, usually. Are you telling the truth? How did we get started talking about this anyway? Because we're trying to figure out what a lone grave is doing in a place like this. Yeah, so just who does it belong to? We'll find out later, much later. Actually, we probably won't because it's past the point of this video, so. Holy bottle up so the bird doesn't attack us. And 8. Ooh. That's okay. We'll leave it as it is and continue on our way. And if we go down this way, there's a little area. We have to come back here eventually for a scene with a different character if you're doing all the side quests. And there are 2 treasure chests in here. I always get fooled by that one and think that there's one behind that wolf, because it seems like he should be guarding something, but he is not. So if you missed scanning the, or magic lensing the wolf cubs in the first fight, then at least you can kind of get them now. And here we go. We're about to exit.
What's this?
Oh, that's a camping set. With this, you can set up camp and sleep without having to go to an inn.
Oh, that's nice. Now you can go off and play Nature Boy whenever we sleep at an inn. And we'll save money, too.
What are you talking about? Camping sets are single-use only.
Rita, don't be so mean.
That sounds really useful, Carol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're essential when you're on the road.
They're pretty good. They're so like when you're on the field, you can use them to
In
recover
addition to
your
camping sets,
HPTP.
you could also but camping sets are really the best thing to use.
What wonderful timing. All of you look so exhausted from climbing.
You look pretty pooped yourself.
Yeah, we've got a ways to go before we get to town, too. Maybe we should set up camp here.
All right. Oh, once you've camped somewhere, you won't be able to camp
Why's that?
after camping at a certain site. The basic barrier that's included in the camping set will stop being effective for a while.
Basic barrier?
It's not a blastia, actually. It's just something that gives off a smell that monsters find unpleasant. It can keep the monsters at bay for a night. But after enough time passes, the monsters get used to the smell, and it won't keep you safe anymore.
All of a sudden, my nose got really itchy, like I was gonna sneeze, talking about smells.
That makes sense.
Well then, we'll leave the setup to you, Carol.
All right. Let's set up a camp a little bit further.
Perfect. So, we're gonna leave, and then we have to come right back in to get another scene with Rita naming the Blastia here. And this one is so missable. Like, this is one of the parts that I miss almost every time. Because once you go to Capua Nor, no, Torum is where we go first. Whichever one we go first, once you go there, you can't do it anymore. You know, I think it'd be better if we turn back. How come? This is where that broken Blastia is. I know that. Come on, let's go back before the knights find us. We'll get in trouble. I just want to have a look at that Blastia. I'm just going to look. You might get caught. I'm not that much of a klutz. You got caught the first time. Rita! Hey now. Ekaterine. What the fuck kind of name is that? Apologies to anybody watching this name to Ekaterine. She named that Blastia, didn't she? Reminds me of me when I used to name trees as a kid. All set? Yes. There's nothing that I can do for her. It's just too cruel. I mean, I understand, but Blastia are very valuable items, but... It's not just about how valuable they are. Countless people have given their lives to make human civilization what it is, and Blastia have been living together with mankind all of that time. They are more than just a simple tool that we use. Well, it's certainly clear that Blastia are very important to Rita. Yes. If you're all finished here, we should be on our way. Okay. Alright, off we go. So that was the scene. Very easy to miss. And it will completely ruin your chances at getting, what's it called? The trophy. Oh, okay. So first things first, I need to put a holy bottle on. Second things, I'm gonna have to take a quick break because my puppy's trying to let me know he needs to go outside because he's chewing on litter right now. So I will be back in a second. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. I am back. And here we go, off to Capua Nor? It's Nor. Sorry, it's Nor. I get the two confused all the time, but Nor is the shitty one and Torum's the nice one. Okay, cool. You can tell this is Bad News Bears Town. Just pouring rain. Intense music. Oh, what's this now?
Man, the weather sure changed in a hurry.
Let's find an inn before we get soaked.
Luckily for us, there's an inn right by the entrance.
Estelle, what is it?
Oh, I just thought a harbor town would be more lively than this.
Yeah, this isn't exactly how I imagined it either.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels like the kind of place that core thief you're looking for would hang out.
Yeah. Especially with this music.
Hideki was headed for Torum Harbor.
I'm sure the two are pretty similar.
No way. It's only Nor Harbor that's scummy like this.
Huh.
What do you mean?
Nor Harbor is... It's all because of the Empire.
What would happen to that little brat if you didn't have our money?
This game just loves interrupting people. If it's not interrupting me, it's interrupting its own characters.
Please, sir. Not that. Please give me back my son. With this awful weather the last few months, we haven't been able to launch the boats. Surely you realize, sir, we can't hope to pay our taxes like this.
Mm-hmm.
You'd better hurry up and capture that Ribgaro beast then, shouldn't you?
That's right. If you sell his horn, you'll never have to worry about taxes again. How many times do we have to tell you?
Scummy
Savages.
Is that the sort of scum you were talking about, Carol?
Yeah, the Empire's influence is really strong here. I heard things got even worse with the new magistrate. He's some Imperial bigshot who does whatever he wants.
Which means there's no one to complain to if his henchmen act like that.
Mm-hmm.
But how can that be?
Makes me think of the premier of my province right now, but let's not get into politics.
That's enough! You're hurt. You might even get yourself killed this time.
But it's our son. If I don't go...
Now, these two characters, spoiler alert, kind of reappear throughout the story. They're kind of like two characters that are just there, and we help them out a couple times. They just happen to move to the next town that we need to go to.
Ow! What are you trying to do?
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't see you there.
Yuri! My apologies, sir. Let me take care of that.
Huh. That woman.
But I can't afford this treatment.
I would be exactly like her. Like, they give her shit for saying that, but I feel like that's just the way the world is. If someone I loved was hurt and someone just came up and was like, oh, here's all this magical stuff and now they're perfect again, I'd be like, oh, what are you gonna ask for? Because people don't normally do stuff like that for free. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of awesome charitable people out there who would, but there's probably just as many, if not more, people who wouldn't.
Don't you have something else to say?
Huh?
Jeez, you guys been robbed of your manners along with your money?
I don't know why.
I'm sorry. Thank you most kindly.
But this scene, I don't know, Teagle reminds me of Nathan Fillion. Never, ever again. Just now. It's really weird, and it's always kind of stuck with me, but there it is. Feel free to disagree strongly with me, since everybody else does.
Huh? Yuri?
Let me be clear, I mean Nathan Fillion, specifically from the Firefly series. Specifically that character of him, not like just in general as an actor. Okay. So Yuri's going off down this alley because he saw the assassins go down there. So of course, let's go confront them alone instead of bringing the whole group. If you want, you can do some shopping over here if you're low on bottles or anything. I just want to double check the synthesis to make sure nothing new has popped up, but I'm sure it hasn't, so okay. And down we go here, so make sure you're properly equipped as Yuri. He's got an extra skill, so I'm just gonna put swords up on. So it's 1v3. It's not that hard of a fight. These guys can be kind of annoying, but this isn't a bad fight.
Damn, it's not over yet?
Okay.
I feel...
No, don't level up, Yuri. I mean, we still have 7 levels to go before we fail, but... Slice. Oh no, whatever will we do? Oh no, look who it is. It's another character in bunny ears with a little Mew on its front.
Yuri, are you all right?
I love this. This is Flynn Shifo the Knight, and I love watching him appear in clothes that are just utterly unbecoming of a knight.
Flynn, what are you? Hey, that's my line.
I've been looking all over for you.
So I could arrest you.
That one was mine too.
Oh, look at them. Best friends, fighting in unison.
That was about to get ugly.
All right.
Whoa, hold on! What are you doing?
Yuri, I'm happy to see you're finally seeing the world outside the barrier.
So, be a little more happy then. Stop pointing that thing at me.
Lovers quarrel.
Well, I got a little less happy when I saw this.
Hey, it's up to 10,000 gold. Nice.
I don't know. You can't see Yuri's wanted poster, but you can actually see a drawing up there. That's Lloyd. And if you remember at the Halure Inn, they had the contest submitting drawings of the real Lloyd. So that's part of it.
I didn't think when you quit the Knights that you'd take up a life of crime.
And then, of course, the little Mew on Flynn's shirt is from Tales of Abyss. I just love when they do the little throwbacks to past, oh my goodness. I love the throwbacks to the past series. It's beautiful. So, there we go. Up to 10,000. Look at us.
A lot of things have happened, Flynn. It's not that simple.
Simple or not, a crime is a crime.
Good to see you're as stubborn as always. Uh-oh.
Yuri, I heard something happened. Are you all...
Perfect timing.
Flynn!
Huh?
Oh, Flynn, are you all right? Have you been hurt?
I'm fine. Lady Estelise.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just so happy to see you.
Please, this way.
Oh, my puppy's just sitting here on my lap, farting up a storm. A stinky guy.
What? But Flynn, there's something I need to tell you.
I better go find Carol and Rita.
So in this version of Tales of Vesperia, you actually get to play as, you actually get Flynn as a character, which is pretty cool. So that guy's, blocking the indoor over here. And we'll talk to these guys.
Some guy just dragged Estelle right by us.
Are they both inside the inn?
Yep. So that other guy was Flynn then.
Yeah, well...
You might not be able to get a word in edgewise if you went in now.
Seemed like they might be in there a while. Want to burn time walking around town a bit?
By yourself?
Sure, okay.
As they stand under there instead of going in. So basically you can walk around town all you want, but nothing's going to happen until you come this way. And we meet another character that's new to Tales of Vesperia North America right away here.
What the hell is a brat like you doing trying to get in here?
Aw, don't throw a hissy fit. Have a bite of this and calm down.
Get that out of my face. This isn't the kind of place for kids.
Whoa.
She's got Tokunagu on her head, also from Tales of the Abyss, and is dressed like Annis from Tales of the Abyss.
That sure is a rough way to treat a child.
Who the hell are you? That brat's daddy or something?
Seriously? Do I look like the parent of a kid this big?
Well, you never know. Maybe you got around a lot.
Time to try again. Oops.
Hey. You really think it's okay to point a weapon at an unarmed child?
Well,
I'm just teaching the brat a lesson about the consequences of breaking adult rules.
I mean, she is trying to break into somebody's house.
Just cut it out, okay?
Yeah.
What? What are you doing?
Now you've gone and done it.
Hold up, you've come this far and now you're just gonna run away?
You need to be prepared if you're going to grab a beautiful young lass's hand.
Prepared? Prepared for what?
Sorry, now ain't the time.
Uh-oh.
What?
Hey, buddy. Sorry, my dog just came over with a toy in his mouth.
Farewell.
Like, time to stop recording, Mom. I haven't wanted to play for the past 2 days, but now that you're recording, I sure do.
You brat! Get back here!
Damn it. The hell was up with that kid? Hey, buddy, you better get lost too.
You gotta be kidding me.
So, minus like the face and everything, that's what Patty's supposed to look like right now. But
well, I guess Flynn and Estelle should be done talking by now.
Okay. Hopefully. Let's head back. And we can get another big scene. Actually, that's a good point. It's a pretty long scene, so I think now might be a great place to actually end the video. So join me next time where we're going to learn more about what's going on with Flynn and Estelle and have some fun. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye!